In this video, we're gonna share with you how to generate leads from Facebook groups for free.
That's right, guys. So if you're an online coach and you're looking to get more leads and you're looking to attract more clients, then listen up because this video is for you.
All right, guys, welcome back to our How to Launch Your Online Coaching Business in 30 Days series. If this is our first time meeting, we're Jeff and Jess. We're a couple of online business coaches, and we've built 2 six-figure online coaching businesses organically in 90 days. And now we're sharing with you the lessons we learned along the way to shortcut your success.
And in this video specifically, we're going to show you how to generate leads for your coaching business for free inside of Facebook groups. So once you learn this strategy, getting leads and clients for your coaching business is never going to be a worry again. So should we jump in?
Let's go. Here's why Facebook groups are a great place to generate online coaching leads. They give you access to large and targeted audiences for free. So for example, let's say that you're a female entrepreneur coach. You can literally find hundreds of Facebook groups on Facebook that have female entrepreneurs in them, aka your target market. So your objective is to find 3 to 5 targeted Facebook groups with your ideal clients in them.
That's right. So here's what to look for in a good Facebook group. You want to find private groups, ideally paid. You want active groups, ideally with 3 or more posts a day. And you want to find groups with more than 1,000 members. Now, in our coaching program, if you were to work with us, we help you find the perfect Facebook groups that'll just jive with your niche, where we'll be able to find some perfect prospects that'll eventually end up working with you as a coach. But these are just a couple of ideas on how to get started. Now, note one last thing to keep in mind is not all Facebook groups are created equal.
Great point, Jay.
Thank you. So here's what we mean by that. You've got some paid groups and you've got some free groups. And obviously, paid groups are where you're going to get way more qualified, high-ticket clients. And why is that?
The reason for that is because people have already paid to get into these groups, whether it was for courses or coaching. So you know that they're already willing to invest in courses and coaching.
Right. And the best part is if you're an online coach, you're probably like investing in yourself. So you're probably already in a handful or so of Facebook groups, right? So those are hotbeds for you to potentially find some new potential clients. But if all you got access to is free groups, that's cool too.
We can make that work.
We'll make it work. We'll actually give you an example of how to make a free group work.
So here's an example of a great free Facebook group where you can do your lead gen, let's say if you were a female entrepreneur coach. So here's Jenna Kuchner's Goal Digger Podcast Insiders Facebook group. It's private, it's free, it's active, and it has more than 1K members in it.
So that's a really good example of a free group.
Mm-hmm.
So Jess, now that we found some banging Facebook groups, kind of like this one that we just shared, what's next? Let's say I found my 3 to 5 perfect groups. How do I start getting leads from them organically?
Well, great question, Jeff. This is an easy one. So I'll break it down 3-step simple here. So step 1, you're gonna wanna check your Facebook groups daily to see if anybody has asked a question in these groups that you could answer for them. Step 2 is when people ask these questions, you give a banging answer that has your credibility, but also your niche. And step 3, people see your all-star answers in these groups and you hit them up and they hit you up on your posts and in your DMs. So if you do these 3 steps right, you'll be waking up to an inbox full of leads daily.
So here's why this strategy works. Right now, inside of these Facebook groups, there's a whole bunch of people that are your potential perfect clients that are just begging for help. Okay, like they're literally asking questions like, hey guys, how do we do this? And no one's really giving a good answer. So all you have to do as the coach, as the expert, is to come in, drop your ego, even if it seems like a really bonehead simple question that people are asking, don't bypass that.
No.
Answer 1 to 2 questions a day, and then people are gonna see your answer. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, wow, Jess really helped me out on that one. I'm gonna DM her for more info. That's how you get leads from these Facebook groups. It's super simple, but most people are sleeping on it.
I agree.
That said, there's some little nuances to it, and we'll show you exactly how to do it step by step. But guys, it works like crazy.
So why is answering questions better than posting posts in Facebook groups? Well, the short answer is if you are posting a post in a Facebook group, it can either not get approved or just take a day up to a week to get approved. So answering questions, you instantly get your response posted. You don't have to wait for an admin to approve. You see someone's question that they've posted and you can instantly put an answer in the comments that will show right away.
Exactly, guys. So that was how, in our opinion, is the best way to go into these groups and to get leads from them, is because if you're just answering questions 1 to 2 a day, they're all going to be approved, obviously, because it's not like you're doing a new post. And that's how you could be building your authority and getting leads every single day without having to wait for those gatekeepers or wait for the approval of the admins.
We don't got time for that.
So guys, we're going to give you an example in a second of exactly how to do this step by step. But high level, Jess, you want to explain to them why it pays, literally pays, to give really good answers in these Facebook groups, even if the questions seem super simple?
Yeah, 100%. So the reason it pays off so well is because if you're going in there and you're answering questions, no matter how silly it may seem, you're providing so much value to this group, and you're willing and able to help, especially as it pertains to your niche, showing people that you are the authority. Not only that, when you're answering these questions in groups, you're not just answering it for the person that's posted the question.
This is a really important point.
This is a hot tip. Everyone in the group is now looking at your answer that you have posted in response to this question somebody has posted. So you're getting a lot of free eyeballs on your authority, on your value. So you build that know, like, trust very quickly in that group.
I just want to highlight that right there. You said it beautifully. But guys, when you see these questions in these Facebook groups, you're not just answering for just that one person. No, you're answering for everybody else to see and benefit from, and potentially become your clients in that group.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to give you a little step-by-step example on how to do the strategy right. So check this out. Here we are on the Gold Digger Podcast Insiders. This is a great free group. And again, what you want to do is just step 1 of this process is every day open up your 3 to 5 groups that you're trying to establish yourself as authority in. See if there's any questions. We suggest looking for 1 to 2 and answer them every single day. Give some banging answers, go deep, build some authority, and you are going to be getting lead flow from this. It's great. So check this out. Here's a question that somebody asks. The question is, affiliate marketing. I'm launching a course next week. Based on your experience, what is your opinion on how much affiliates should earn for your course or your programs? Now note, I'm going to answer this, or we're going to answer this with my account, so with my name. So as you guys know, we help you build an online coaching business. Now, is that affiliate marketing? No, not really, but watch how we're going to loop in our niche into this. Because again, guys, we're not just answering the question for her benefit. We're answering the question to show our expertise and help everybody in the group benefit.
Exactly.
So Jess, you want to walk them through before I start writing? Or actually, I'll start writing while you're...
We'll do it in tandem.
We'll do it in tandem. So walk them through a framework and we'll show you what that looks like real time.
Perfect. So step 1 when it comes to answering questions is you're going to want to answer by starting with their name. Use their name. So in this case, this lovely gal, her name is Lisa. So we would say, hey, Lisa. And maybe just pause here. Let's look to see, did anybody else use her name?
Hey, Lisa. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope. Nobody else has used her name.
So we're immediately going to stand out here. And as Jay always says, what is the one word everybody loves the most in the English language? It is
Their name.
their name. So use their name. Acknowledge them as a human being. So step 2 now is you're going to want to acknowledge their question. Make them feel heard. They're putting themselves out there to ask a question in a large group. So use their name and acknowledge their question. So Jeff here is going to say, great question, acknowledging that it's a great question. So next, we'll wait for him to continue.
So now, great question. And then I'm showing a little bit of credibility right here as it relates to affiliate marketing. So when I used to sell courses, this is true, by the way, I'd give 50% commissions. That said, But now let's go to the next step.
We need to insert some credibility here so that they know why they should be listening to Jeff. Why are they going to read the post? So next step would be to insert some credibility.
Right. So first I'm going to show a little bit of credibility when it comes to course selling. And then I'm going to show but I'm actually a coach and show some credibility there. So let's show how we do this. When I sell courses, I'd give 50% off commissions, 50% commissions. It worked great. On one launch, we did, what was it? 400 sales? 400 sales in 3 to 4 days. That said, if your course or coaching program is above 2K, you can go as low as 20%. For example, in our coaching business, we've scaled 2 in 90 days to multi 6 figures, so we know what we're talking about here.
Inserting the credibility, also looping it into our niche.
For example, in our coaching businesses, we've found that giving 20% referral commissions is the sweet spot. Does that make sense?
So that final step here, well, here, let me back it up before this final step. I love what you did. I love the question ending. So he showed her exactly what to do, providing all that value, which is why we are in these groups, to provide value. But then what he did is he ended it with a question. And this is done strategically because we want to prompt there to be conversation happening. So she'll reply to this and say, yes, it does, or maybe no, it doesn't. Can I get some clarification? Well, that gives us a great window for us to be like, absolutely, I have some ideas. Is it cool if I DM you? And now we're getting into that more intimate conversation on Facebook through the DMs.
So I'm just adding a little bit more info right here. Again, guys, we would go way more in depth on this one, but we're trying to do it kind of fast while also sharing our reasoning while we're doing it. I'm a dude. I'm really bad at doing two things at once. I'm just giving a little bit more clarity to this answer. On one launch, we did 400 sales in 3 to 4 days. That's true. It's called Facebook lead control. That said, if your course or coaching program is above 2K, you can go as low as 20% since your offer is high ticket and 20% is still a good chunk of money to get affiliates excited.
Bonus tip, write like you talk.
For example, in our coaching businesses, we found that giving 20% referral commissions is the sweet spot. Does that make sense? If you want, post your program price below and I could let you know what I'd recommend price affiliate commission percentage wise, and then leaving it with a little bow.
Beautifully done, Jay.
Boom. And then, okay, so now can we compare this answer to the other answers in here?
Please.
So this girl asks, affiliate marketing. I'm launching a course next week. Based on your experience, what is your opinion on how much affiliates should earn for your course or programs? So Nina's like, it's usually 40 to 50%, but you can do whatever you want. Okay, who is Nina though? Has she ever sold them before? Is this just something she's heard? Not really a good answer. For me, okay, this is Lauren, It depends on the price and the amount of support I'm offering. I do 20% on my $350 course where I offer a lot of support because it's a lot of work for me. It's like she used me 3 times in this. It's all about me, all about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so then with us, like, great question. We used her name. When I used to sell course, I'm the only one that's actually showing some credibility here. That said, if you're coaching, and so then I give some nuance and some insight to it. It's not a one-size-fits-all answer. If you're selling it above 2K, you don't have to give away 50%. You could do 20%, and that'll still incentivize people.
That's exactly it. You customized the answer to her as best you knew her situation. You customized it to her situation, and because it was still lacking a little bit of clarity, you offered, hey, let's get a little bit more clear and I can help you out further. So there was so much value put in, but also a great call to action to start that conversation, which is the point of doing this.
Right, and a good point that Jess touched on is question laddering. Always end your question in another question just to start having a lot more people engaging. Because as you know, in Facebook groups, the posts that get the most engagement rise to the top. So that's how you own the top of the feed. And so when anybody who's a part of that group opens up that group for the day, they're going to see you at the top every single time. Great little hack.
That's right.
But what Jess said was, I said, does not make sense here. A great question you can ask pretty much in any situation is just be asking for more clarity. It's like, could you clarify? I'm looking for a little bit more clarification. People love to be heard. And they love to share their unique situation. So you will never bug somebody by being like, you know what? Can you give me a little bit more clarity on your situation? No, they will thank you for it.
That's it, 100%, Jay. And you see, he took some time to answer this question. And we recommend that you do that too, because this answer will continue working for him. Because as people continue to respond, the post will still get bumped to the top. He took up space in his answer, so it's the biggest answer out there. People will be seeing it. So take time, but really want to provide value and answer their question and understand their specific situation to the best of your ability.
Right. So in this specific example is, even though this was a question on affiliate marketing, this is probably going to get us leads for potential coaching clients that want to build a coaching business, because it's going to be at the top of everybody's feed. So all the coaches that open up this group for the day will see, oh my gosh, there's this guy, Jeff, he's got an affiliate. He's telling this girl how to do referral program and commissions. And he's started 2 multiple 6-figure coaching businesses, both in 90 days. Oh my gosh, my business is only doing 2K or 5K. Shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. I'm going to go to his profile, creep him out, see the other answers he's given in other groups. And this guy knows what he's talking about. You know what? And he seems like a good guy and he's accessible. I'm going to reach out and book a call, see what he's got, see if he can help me in my certain situation.
That's right. Great job. This is a great answer. And this is just to highlight how he did loop it into his niche specifically. Very important. He added great credibility. He gave her great value, but then ended on a question, because the combo doesn't stop here. She's going to respond. Other people will see it. It'll elicit more conversation with more people. Great job, babe.
Thank you. So at this point, after you've gone to your Facebook groups, you've given some banging answers, over the next day or two, what you need to do is step 3, you need to answer all those incoming DMs that you're going to be getting from people that are interested in hearing more about what you do and how you could potentially help them.
That's right, Jay.
Exactly. AKA incoming lead flow.
Bang, bang.
It's freaking a great thing.
So that's how you generate leads in Facebook groups for free. All you have to do is 1, go into Facebook groups where your ideal client is. 2, answer questions in Facebook groups that showcase your expertise and your niche. And 3, be sure to respond to people who are engaging with your post and sliding into your DMs.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, guys, that's literally how you can get lead flow organic from these Facebook groups every single day.
That's right.
So guys, that's all we got for this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them below. And if you want our personal help helping you build an online coaching business you love, then go ahead and book a call below. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.